Welcome back, everyone. Amy here. And I've missed you guys. We haven't had an episode out in a little over 2 weeks, and we don't have to talk about it because we're here now, and I'm really excited. I'm always really excited. I say that all the time. Today I have another one of my cousins that also just so happens to live in the Bronx. Kevin here.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
Did I say Amy here?
Just because I don't see you that way doesn't mean you're not beautiful and you're not attractive. I'm just not attracted to you that way.
You tell them that?
Yeah.
You tell them I'm not attracted to you.
In that way, I'm attracted to you as a friend, and I think you're a beautiful person, but just not physically and attracted to you. And
That's real.
XYXX.
Today is interesting because before we came on here, we definitely took a little bit of some magic mushrooms. So the energy is heavy, but it's all good. It's all positive energy.
yeah, it's me smiling.
Not enough that we're like tripping balls, but just enough that we're feeling something. So if you feel a little magic in the episode, that's why. Also, don't tell my mom because she will not like that. Or my job. Okay, we're starting off on the wrong foot.
Don't tell her I gave it to you.
Yeah. Why would you mention it? Okay. So it's midnight. We had some technical difficulties, but we made it. We drove all the way from the Bronx to make this happen. And we're going to talk about something that every single person could probably relate to, and that is rejection.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, everyone gets rejected at some point in their life, okay? Whether it's relationship, romance, whether it's jobs, financial, whether it's family rejecting you, or rejection of self. Boom.
Rejection. Most of us self-reject ourselves before we even get rejected by anybody else.
Totally. Yeah, whether we've been rejected or we've been the rejecter. But that's just a part of life. It's natural because we have choices. Choices to decide if we want to be with someone or if we don't want to be with someone. So, that includes a little bit of rejection in our life. And it's okay. It builds character. That's how we figure out what we like and what we don't like in a partner. And the reason why I originally wanted to have you on is because I wanted the episode to be about friend zoning. Not that you've been friend zoned, but I feel like people that are in those situations are typically the nice guy.
Okay, yeah.
And even though you're like actually one of the nicest and most amazing people I've ever met, no joke. One time I FaceTimed him and he was cooking for the homeless. But whatever, you're just in heaven sent. But let's get into it. You're very straightforward with like your intentions when it comes to dating.
Yes.
And you were like right off the bat, which is kind of the opposite from me, where when I'm dating someone or when I'm seeing someone, I kind of don't say anything and I let things run their course, and that leaves a lot of room for misinterpretation. Yeah. So I guess you could say I'm misunderstood. And you're so great at letting people know your intentions from the start. So is that ever perceived the wrong way?
No, actually, I think most people will respect the fact that, because even before sex, like I would like to talk about it too. Like I will ask you, like how you feeling, or like what do you want exactly, because that's important to me. And I feel like, you should know what I want too, like,
Yeah.
And I think as mature adults, like we all should be like honest with each other and straightforward. And if you don't like it, then you're able to not do anything.
Yeah. Well, damn, you're making me seem like I'm immature because
No.
It's not that I don't voice. Okay, no, it's exactly that. I don't voice my intentions right away, but it's because I don't typically know. I guess you know what place you're in.
That's why you don't know. That's why you have to ask. Because if you know, you're gonna
what
start having
space are you
sex, or like you're gonna start sharing feelings and.
Yeah. Isn't it weird? Like what space you're in when you start talking to someone? No, I do, but I don't voice that. I don't say, hey, by the way, I'm a little mentally unstable right now, so I don't know if we could be anything anytime soon. I also don't like to close that door.
That's a red flag for me.
Because, like, stop it.
No, in a great way. In a great way. So, like, I'll be like, you should definitely, work on yourself. That's the most important thing is just, loving yourself. And
Yeah, exactly.
sure
I can't say
good.
that. I don't
we
think.
fuck around, start having sex, and we both like start catching feelings, and we're both not mentally there, and then that's when shit really just fucks up.
Yeah.
Like, it just starts.
Isn't it weird,
downhill.
though, how you're able to have sex with someone, but you feel weird about telling them where you're at?
Right? Like
what?
I think I don't know. I don't want to say our culture or our society. I don't know why we're like that really, but I think we're all just really, really horny.
I know. I guess we
and
are.
we just forget about like.
It's just instinctual.
Yeah.
Animalistic.
Savages.
Savage.
Freaks.
Barbaric.
We're all freaks.
How many synonyms can we come up with?
Word.
Okay.
Word.
I wanted to get into this topic also because we're attractive people.
Thank you. I would like to think so. But yeah, I guess. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, you're cute.
There's more people that are more attractive than other people.
Right. And you're one of them. Okay.
But I will say, people that are quote unquote not attractive, like they're also really beautiful, and they probably have way more like attractive personalities sometimes.
You're such a
I'm
gem.
not throwing no signs that you should go chase somebody else. It's not your type, but
I feel like you're subbing me.
Nah. Please do what you want, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the reason I pointed that out is because I feel like there's a lot of rejection that goes along when you're an attractive person, and people, might shoot their shot more often than
absolutely.
not.
Yeah.
So you're just in that position where you kind of have to be like, I think I'm good. You kind of have to like think of different ways to phrase it.
I'm just laughing because I've definitely like thought of like different lies to say, like when like a girl like I don't not attracted to like that, then I'm cute or whatever, or like tries to talk to me. I always think about what girls usually say, like, oh, I have a boyfriend. I'm like, I have a girlfriend.
Yeah, I think it depends. Like,
but,
yeah,
it's just bad. Like if it's someone random, then I'll be like, yeah, I have a girlfriend. I'm sorry, but like if it's someone I know, then I'll talk to them like, just on some grown shit,
On some grown shit.
Facts, like just because I don't see you that way doesn't mean you're not beautiful and you're not attractive. I'm just not attracted to you that way.
You tell them that?
Yeah.
You tell them I'm not attracted to you.
In that way, I'm attracted to you as a friend, and I think you're a beautiful person, but just not physically and attracted to you. And
that's real.
And I feel like you should want people that's physically and emotionally attracted to you.
I just think as a woman receiving that comment, it would like hurt. It would hurt my ego a little
I
bit.
don't say it like that bluntly, but like if I know the person, then I will speak to them like just not as blunt like that, but I'll speak to them.
Okay. I was gonna say that because I guess we're stereotypically attractive people, we're in the situation where we kind of have to tell people often or more than not, hey, like not into it or whatever. But I think especially as a woman, I think like anything could be misunderstood. Like, and even if I'm just nice to people,
it sucks. I feel like women literally have to be blunt. Like,
yeah.
If not, then they just act like they don't get it. Even when you're blunt, like guys will still be like, like I didn't just hear what you just said. Like,
yeah,
I'm still gonna wait. I'm stick to her as a friend.
Yeah, and
that's toxic.
I think also it's because maybe some guys, like their family or whoever, no mentors growing up, so they don't really know how to approach situations when it comes to women. I know Vivi's always curious about like how do men learn how to talk to girls, which we should do a whole episode on that.
Yeah, a lot of people need to learn how to.
Yeah, but like I think some guys are like, well, girls like persistence, so let me just keep being persistent. Literally, or maybe she'll change her mind
eventually.
Yeah. Which, like, does that happen? I guess so. That's happened to me before.
You should definitely invest in yourself if you're gonna take that much time on someone. Definitely invest in yourself.
Yes, great advice.
Yes, please. Stop.
Okay, so what are some ways that you invest in yourself? Because I know you're just such an advocate for it. I called him today and I'm like, do you want to do an episode? And he was like, I have to see because I was thinking of doing like some. You were like, I had some mental health priorities written down.
Well, I didn't meditate today. I've been trying to meditate. That's one big thing. Been trying to meditate, make sure I stretch every day. That's like it's like a life hack, honestly. If like I know a lot of people say, oh, you gotta, stretch every day, you gotta meditate, that's real shit. You really have to do that. Like to go to another level in your brain and to just become the person that you truly want to become and be present and aware. I think you definitely have to meditate.
Let's try it.
So let me do it for the camera.
Okay.
Everything's through your nose, and then you breathe out through your mouth.
Okay.
You're gonna breathe in through your nose 3/4 of the way. Stop for like a second or two, and then.
You guys, if you're at home in your car, don't close your eyes if you're driving. But let's
it's
meditate.
Almost like people that smoke, they'll do the double inhale. So we're gonna do like a double inhale through our nose. So I'm gonna.
Now I get it.
First,
Okay, go ahead. Can you tell we're on shrooms?
Yeah, I know, right? That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's just one prerequisite, but that helped a lot for me. I feel like really gave me a lot of mental clarity and just able to breathe better. Because honestly, like let's be real, most of us literally forget to fucking breathe every day. Like, and it's really important you need oxygen to fucking think clearly, think straight.
Facts.
Another thing I've been make sure I do is eat healthy and well, because that literally ties. What you eat is literally.
I want to be like you, like no, like when no, because I feel like you're at a good place right now where like.
Thank you.
You have the time and space to, like, be conscious of these things, whereas. Yeah. I mean, we're just 2 years apart, I think. So we're 2.5 years apart. And I feel like I'm still kind of like scrambling and getting my life together a little bit. So I aspire to be in a place where
I appreciate that.
I
so
have
much,
the space.
cousin. Thank you so much.
Because speaking on rejection, I feel like the more you work on yourself, the better you'll attract. It's cliche, but it's true.
Yeah, no, literally.
The
like,
better you'll attract.
Like it's like right now,
people
like,
that are on your level.
Right now, it's like it gets a lot sometimes. Like I feel like I'm attracting a lot of people. Like
really?
Like the past few months, like cause I've been like. In a great like spiritual level, I feel like emotionally like level I've been great, and like you said that literally just great energy just attracts other energy like all the time.
Law of attraction. I've been using a lot of AI technology for the pod lately. I'm super into it. Yeah, it's probably gonna take over, but I'm super into it because it's so helpful. But I was asking, based on the topics that I wanted to talk about, what it thought that I should discuss. And one of the things it said was, so discuss the pressure on women to be friendly, pleasant, or accommodating, which can often be misconstrued as flirting. And this is what I mean.
Oh God, AI is so technical.
Well, yeah, it's a robot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it says shed light on the stereotypes and challenges faced by pretty women in various social contexts.
Okay, no, that's a big one.
So
a big one. I think I go through a lot, like on a regular, like OD.
No, literally. And
yeah,
there are crazy societal expectations to be nice because you're a woman. Yeah. Like I can think of so many instances where I'm walking in the street and somebody's like, you should smile.
Like what the
fuck? Don't ever say that to a woman. No, they don't like that. Yeah. What if I don't want to smile? What if this is my face?
Stop telling women what to do, yo.
Period.
Just do what you do. Like,
yeah.
Because like you literally gotta always answer to people. Like that's annoying.
Actually.
You know
like,
what? Those men would never tell a man, oh, why aren't you smiling?
like,
you should smile. Like,
yeah, like why is that an expectation for women to be accommodating?
Oh, I see it all the time. Like, I mean, thank God. I mean, well, not thank God, but the fact that I'm in the Bronx, like, obviously, like, women are just way more tougher. Like,
Yeah.
But like, there's a lot of men that always trying to like give compliments, and they get offended when you don't say nothing. Like,
Yeah.
people are not obligated to talk because you talked. Like, you're not, and especially like, pretty women, they get it all the time. Like, just get it's kind of like harassment, right? In a way, like it is.
Kind
right?
of.
It is.
Yeah, it literally is.
And yeah, some people get offended when you don't say stuff, or like it's like, bruh.
OD. I was actually having this conversation because typically before I record the podcast, I like to get as many different perspectives as I can because maybe I'm not seeing it the right way.
No,
but I was talking to E-Man, actually. He was a guest. And he was like, it's important to set your intentions and your boundaries straight off the bat because that's how women literally get shot out here. And I know that sounds excessive, but like, think about it. I literally am terrified to tell a man, no, you can't have my number in the bar, just in case they have an adverse reaction towards me.
Up. You should be able to make women feel as comfortable as possible, where they don't have to say that at all.
Yeah.
Or, they shouldn't feel like they have to have sex when they come over.
I'm starting to feel like
it's like, what?
Don't go out with a man.
You got no game.
Like you have to like throw that disclaimer out there.
Right.
Like if I'm feeling like
that's smart.
I feel like I have to say that, then maybe I shouldn't be going out with you because what are your intentions? Like you can feel people's intentions. I was telling my mom today, I was telling her how every time I go on a date, like the guy will try to be physical by the end of the date.
Yeah. What the fuck, bro?
Every day I've been on.
That's so corny.
The guy does not do that at all.
Yeah.
And I was like,
it's so whack,
shocked.
bro.
She was like, really? I'm like, Mom, every time. Like you don't get it. Like
yeah.
So whack. Yeah, that's mad cool.
And it's crazy because I think it makes me want you more. Like, if you're not interested in that, like, you just came here to spend time with me, and, like, you just did that because you wanted to.
There's been plenty of times.
And you expected nothing?
Yeah, there's been plenty of times I got it because I was not expecting nothing.
Yeah. That'll get it.
Like, that happens all the time.
That's the blueprint, all right?
But like men don't understand that. I don't know why. I don't know why. Get it through your head. Stop making women feel uncomfortable. Be intentional. Like friendly. Like be friends. Like most time, when people, like you said, when they start feeling comfortable, they'll just kind of like throw hints that they want you, or they'll just jump on you.
Oh dang. Yeah. No, it's true.
Oh shit. Yeah.
But that is the blueprint, you guys. Stop being thirsty for pussy. Pussy's easy.
Like,
just don't care.
I think in college it was like so easy, in a way, just cause just kept it cool.
Yeah.
I think whoever kept it cool and like in any like college like that, there's just so many fucking creeps.
Oh dang.
Like mad creeps. I've seen so much creepy shit, but yeah, just keep it cool, bro. Like, you guys are weird. Work on yourself first. Literally work on yourself. You feel like you're like that and you're just like very weird woman and you gotta like always like want sex, or you gotta work on yourself. You gotta really put that energy into your mental health. Like everybody, you need to rewire your brain. So
you know what else? And obviously this probably a lot of you guys can't relate, but like because I talk about sex, dating, and relationships on the podcast. People that don't know me but have heard it, like think that it's appropriate to just start talking about that off the bat.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's
and
not cool either.
that's a little bit weird.
Yeah, that's not cool either at all.
Yeah,
I feel like that with the polling thing. Like,
talk your shit.
Curvy energy, and it's like, yo, you can't just see ass cheeks and not say nothing.
Literally,
just look like, okay, I know, they're out. I need the skin to be out to stick to the pole, but we gotta say something. Like,
That's whack.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't have to explain yourself.
Exactly.
People just cut themselves off. Honestly, they literally just do. Like,
is it all about lack of self-awareness? Because I feel like that's all what it boils down to.
For the most part, but in general, a lot of people are just very creepy. And
yeah, but at the same time, okay, because we're talking about rejection here. So like on the same token, I feel like men have it kind of difficult when it comes to that because like you guys kind of have to be used to getting rejected all the time. You're like,
if
can't
you put
relate,
yourself
I'm
in
handsome.
No. If you put yourself in those situations, like they are saying these people that be DMing y'all and shit,
Bless you.
then yeah, they're putting themselves in like a rejection all the time.
No, but I'm saying because like there's a fine line between I'm just being nice and like it's coming off creepy.
Yeah. Okay, I know what you mean.
So in that sense, and like people have different ways of interpreting, and then also because it's not an in-person conversation most of the time, like we live in a digital world now, it can be interpreted so many different ways. So I think men have it bad. I be feeling bad. I shouldn't. Who gives a fuck?
I don't feel bad.
Who gives a fuck?
Feel bad, yeah.
I shouldn't. But like,
it's okay to be kind and nice to everyone, but assertive is super important.
Yeah.
Like to be assertive, like say no. No is great. No is not bad. I mean, no is not, being mean or anything. Like a lot of people need to listen to the word no. Like they need to hear that.
Yeah.
More often than they do. Action could actually be a really beautiful, positive thing.
That's what I was saying. It was like it could be character development for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
yeah, like recently, like I was like, just in my mind a lot, and I wasn't sure if I should like try to go back to like working as a waiter and like in a different restaurant. I have like 7 years of like waiter experiences, and so I did go to like a lot of Manhattan spots. I spoke to at least like 8 managers at least in different spots, and I didn't get no call back for nobody, and like I wasn't really bummed about it. I just took it as a sign, as like fuck it, I'm just gonna keep on my entrepreneurship and just go even harder.
Entrepreneur.
Open up
shout out
avenues.
Space Coach.
Shout out Chef Space Coach on Instagram. Follow me.
Yeah. Don't worry, all your shit gonna be linked. They gonna be tuned in.
Word, I appreciate you.
But yeah, it's just a part of life, and it can sting sometimes, especially to your ego, especially when you're not used to it, especially when like maybe that triggers some of your insecurities. I said I wasn't gonna talk about this on the pod, but like one of my biggest insecurities is like being in a room and feeling like maybe I'm not qualified enough to be in this space. So that's something I've been working on for a long time.
There's no one better than you.
But these are internal. Right. Internal. It all started with camp in 4th grade. I swear. No, I swear, because I used to.
Went to camp too.
Did you in 4th grade?
4th grade, yeah. 4th, 5th, 6th. Went to some camping, yeah.
Nice. It all started because I've always sang my whole life.
Yes, amazing singer. Like I really hope you guys get to hear it one day.
One day, maybe.
She be fine.
But so my mom put me in like a musical camp. And I was like excited to audition, and then I seen all these girls who were like way older than me. I'm literally 8. I don't know why I was comparing myself, but like these girls have been in musicals for their whole life and shit,
It was tough. It was a lot of pressure on you.
So I seen them go on stage before me, and I literally, guys, I turned around and I went back to the seat. I was like, I'm not auditioning. Yeah.
You're so young.
But yeah, so ever since then, crazy. But I literally, that was a moment that marked me and like the foundation of who I am as a person. So when you get rejected in any space that is,
think about that?
No, I don't think about that. I just brought it up, but it stings. I don't get rejected often, but it has happened to me, especially when I actually like the person, because I just malfunction. I don't know how to be just myself. That's how you know that I actually have feelings for you, when I'm kind of weird.
Yeah, that makes sense. When you get nervous, butterflies start swimming.
Yeah.
Wait, they float. I'm sorry.
They float, they fly. They're in there. So going back to what you said about like growing up in the Bronx and how women over there are very strong and opinionated.
They literally have to be.
Like, because
harassed every single day.
Literally. I think women are oftentimes in uncomfortable situations. Maybe we should practice ways in which women should tell men to fuck off in a nice way.
Maybe it shouldn't be nice. Sometimes it shouldn't be nice at all.
Yeah.
Because if they definitely come out with a different energy, then you should be way more assertive.
For sure.
Because maybe when you're too nice, that's when they just keep going.
Yeah. No, you're right. But I think the problem is when, like, we've never been in a confrontation before. In my head, we've always been cool. Now all of a sudden, like, I'm a little bit uncomfortable, but it's like you're kind of walking the fine line, and then finally maybe you do something that crosses the line, and you're like, I don't want to sever this relationship forever. I'm telling you, like, the women's perspective. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I am too nice. But in my head, I'm like, I don't want to sever this relationship forever. So let me not be so rude to you that you never want to speak to me again. But, like, let you know, like, that wasn't cool. Like, I didn't really like that.
Yeah, if they come at you foul, like, it's okay. If I'm not saying it's okay, but if you have if you're friends with someone for a long time, then I don't know, they're just like, oh, I actually think you're cute and want to, like, get to know you in a different way. That's different. But if they're coming at you foul, it's a dub, bro.
It's a dub.
Get assertive with them. Get angry. Get everything. Because at the end of the day, like, why are you coming at me? Are you coming at me like that? Like,
totally.
Why are you crossing the line like that? That means your intentions were always that. Like, you being my friend just to get with me. Which a lot of us men do that for sure.
So a question AI had for you. How do you navigate the balance between pursuing someone you're interested in and respecting their boundaries? So, like, let's say you kind of want to test the waters a little bit and you're being respectful, but, like, I don't know, like, do you ask a girl if it's okay to kiss her? Like, let's just go to the basics here.
Nah, I think I'll probably ask for, like, maybe, like, a date first, maybe.
Yeah.
Because if she says no to the date, then obviously then it's a no for everything.
Right, okay. So ask her on a date first.
I think I will go with the date first, for sure. That would be, like, my first thought to come up to that. Yeah.
That's really smart.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, like, that's how you find out, no?
But you know what's crazy? Some men don't even want to do all that. I mean, not with me. You got to take me out. Even if it's the fucking...
Take out twice.
Take out at least
twice. Yeah.
At least twice.
3 times,
yeah.
4.
3 times, I would say. 3 to 4 times. Yeah. There's no timetable, though. Like, I'm not saying I won't kiss you till the 4th date or anything. But
I don't think there's
but
it's all about vibes.
It's about
energy.
vibes. It is about vibes and energy. And if you're not sure if she's picking up what you're putting down...
I was confused by that question because I'm really big on energy, and I feel when people I feel people's energy. I think I could tell for sure if you think I'm cute or if you like me or not.
Totally.
Definitely tell.
Okay. This is a good one. Can you provide some advice for young men and women who may feel discouraged by rejection or being placed in the friend zone? How can you maintain a positive mindset and continue your journey in dating and relationships? Well, how can you continue? Life continues regardless. So you can either sulk in, this guy doesn't want to go out with me, fuck him, or you can be like, all right, this guy doesn't want to go out with me, but I wasn't trying to go out with him anyways. That reminds me of when a girl is crossing the street and you're like, oh, you cute, mom, what's up? And then you're like, you're ugly anyways.
Yo,
literally.
That should be too funny. But so what advice can I give young men and women?
So let's say you shot your shot 50 times already.
Yeah, that's
you know, and you're like, now you're starting to get down on yourself, and you're like, is it me? Like, am I? You know, like, that's tough. Cause I've been there. I've been there. Not because I've been rejected often, but like, where I'm like, is it me? And do I overthink too much? Yes, the answer is yes. Am I like not funny enough? No, that's not true. I'm hilarious.
Like I said earlier too, I'm so sorry to interrupt you.
It's okay.
But like I said earlier, it's just I think, you know, if that energy just doesn't want you or rejects you, it's for the best for you. Like
you don't even know.
And you don't even know it at all.
Yeah, you don't even know it.
You can't know that at that time. You'll know it eventually. You'll be like, oh shit, like wow.
Like that's why it didn't work out with so and so, or that's why I met this person and then it ended up not working out.
Yep. I think I think that's the most beautiful thing too. I think rejection is beautiful. I think, for sure.
Yeah.
Because it always points you to a different direction that you never knew you needed.
I think for me right now, I feel like I'm starting to look outside the box a little bit.
Nice. I'm super proud of you, cousin. I just want to let you know, like,
really?
I know you've been through a lot, and really proud of you. I can see your growth, and I love it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I've been trying to look at myself a lot.
Okay.
Like you said to me earlier, like you don't have to date somebody that's your type.
Yeah.
You could date outside of your type. So like even in that sense, just opening myself up to the possibilities that are out there.
The stuff that's like uncomfortable.
Yes.
You know? Our mind, it literally runs away from fear. It runs away from anything that's uncomfortable. So your mind literally stops you from growing and trying new things. That's one thing we gotta realize about the mind. Like our mind is very powerful. It knows our fears, our insecurities, you know, our feelings and stuff. And if there's somewhere if it's somewhere that you could grow, like you could get some self-growth, like your mind would tell you no. So that's one thing we gotta tell our minds to shut the fuck up sometimes and just do it anyway.
Our mind is really powerful. I was reading sometimes the reason why you literally can't let go of a person is because your mind's already made up a storyline of like what you and that person could be. Yeah. So like you're not even attached to them. You're attached to whatever idea you made up in the
fantasy.
Like
yeah.
Yeah, I know. So like even in that sense, when it comes to rejection, it's like, no, what the fuck you're attached to? Like realize why you're upset about it. Yeah, are you upset about it because you envisioned something with that person? Are you upset about it because it triggered something inside of you, which goes back to working on yourself and knowing yourself the best? That's what confidence is. Being firm in your foundation of like who you are. Yes. So like even at your core, you're like, I'm an asshole. That's why sometimes assholes, they seem so confident and you kind of like are attracted to them. Yeah. That like you almost want to be like them, but not for the right reasons.
Yeah, you can also be cool, not an asshole at all, and still be confident.
Yeah, facts. All right, let's get into the Instagram questions. I asked Instagram, why do y'all continue to pursue people after you've been friend zoned? And I got some pretty interesting responses. The first one is, they probably can't take rejection or they're down bad. Makes sense? Yeah, makes sense, yeah. Someone said, gotta practice for the right one.
Bugging.
Keep pursuing after being friend zoned. Just keep practicing. What are you practicing for? If she's the right one, then you won't have to do all that. Definitely. Yeah. Please stop making women feel uncomfortable. That's just a side note. But anyway.
No, that's important. Someone said that?
No, I'm saying that's a side note. That's a side note that I'm saying. All right. Then someone else said, maybe one day she'll be bored and down to fuck.
Savage.
Yeah, it's a dub. The odds of that, not very likely, but I change my mind all the time.
Or not.
Someone said, I like a challenge.
Yeah, that's a lot of guys love that shit. They think, you know, the no or like.
But isn't that kind of creepy though? Like she continues to tell you no.
Yeah, that's very creepy.
But you like a challenge, so you're going to continue to pursue her. Like, do we see the pattern here?
Not only is it creepy, you gotta understand that women talk, guys talk too. Sorry, but like, women will right away will tell their whole group chat exactly what you DM'd them.
Right.
Show them all the screenshot. Now you look like a creep in front of like 10 girls. So you just did it to yourself.
All right, guys. Anyway, this has been great. I
really appreciate you. You're the best, cousin. You're the best. Yo, shouts to the fans and shouts to you guys at home, you know, making this possible and, you know, supporting Amy and Viviana and XYXX. Yes. You guys are the best, you know. Without you, there's no podcast, you know.
I honestly couldn't have said it better. I'm going to link his stuff down below. And shout out Vivi, of course, Behind the Lens. It's 1 a.m. We all have work tomorrow. You're an entrepreneur. You can't relate. Anyways.
I have work too.
All right. I'll see you guys next time.
XYXX.
Cousin, you have an eyelash. Can we make a wish on it?
Shit.
Okay.
Not enough people.
Okay.
You put it in your hair.
I put it in my shirt. Is that weird? All right, that's it. I made my wish. Let go.
See, everybody does different. She blows it away. You put it in your shirt.
Ooh. No, you can't take my wish.